Hey VC, what's up? It's me, yours truly, back to post a quick video here. Something I haven't done in the past couple weeks actually. Um, just haven't been buying a lot in the last couple weeks, but I have been paying off a few bills and stuff like that. I focused on taking care of this month, as well as I bought a new car as well. So just not a lot of extra cash floating around to hit the record stores like I would like to, but those are kind of those times when I usually, for lack of better terms, reflect back into my collection. So I will do a video probably right after this one and just kind of show you the one or two new things I have gotten, but then just what I've been spending and all of that good stuff. But this video is going to be the next box set video. So I've kind of been starting that little series on my channel here. So this is just kind of the next one. It's kind of moving right along. And this one here, arguably one of my top 4 or 5 favorite box sets in my collection, is Placebo. Right, I believe this one is called the Hut Recordings. All right, and so this right here on the back will give you a little bit of an idea about what's in there. Okay, so let me actually kind of go through and show you. Placebo is a band that I'm really just kind of starting to discover. I guess maybe it was, I don't know, I want to say maybe 2006-ish, 7-ish, somewhere in there. I'll never forget this. I was working at a Buckle, the clothing store, and I was only working like 10 hours a week. The guy who actually managed the store was one of my clients, and I used to go in there and hang out, and I was always buying clothes from there and everything else. And he was like, dude, we always just hang out here and anything anyway. If you just came in and worked a couple of hours, you could get that 40% discount and everything. And I was like, well, sure. So for fun, I was working about 10, 12 hours a week, hanging out with people I really liked and selling clothes and buying clothes and blah, blah, blah. So anyway, I go into the whole story because there are 2 songs that I credit and 2 bands that I credit to discovering by working at the Buckle. One was a Bizarre Mind by Stylophonic. It's a song that just came on a number of times, and I was just always like, man, what is that? So I discovered Stylophonic, and then Placebo is the other one. The song This Picture came on a number of times as I was working there, and I was just always like, man, that's just a great song. So that's actually how I discovered Placebo. And it was pretty much the only song I listened to for, I don't know, a good couple of years. I never really just ventured out to discover more about them. And then I saw their, which actually showed in a video maybe 4 videos ago, on eBay, I saw their greatest hits 2 LP set, and it had the song This Picture on there. So I picked that up, and so I listened to that, and there's a number of great songs on there, including Black Eyed, which is one of my favorite Placebo songs now. That's where I discovered it's off that greatest hits album. And so then it just kind of finally got to the point where I was like, I just need to go in and grab as much of their stuff as I can get because I'm really kind of digging it. And so that's where this box set came into play. So that's my history of how I discovered Placebo, long version. But so anyway, like I said, really nice box set. I love kind of that, I don't know, 50s greenish bathroom type of color on the box set. It's really kind of cool. And it's one of those, let me do it like this. Give me an idea about the box itself, which is one of the coolest things about the box sets, in my opinion. It's just that one of those regular 2-piece sets where you have the kind of digipack CDs inside. And then when I first got it, I was able to open it. It has one of those little cardboard type of slip things, whatever. And I was able to keep the shrink on it. So that's what that is there. Just kind of a little cover there. But anyway, so again, that's the set. Now I won't pull out each individual CD. All the CDs are, I guess, different colors, if you will. I just say that because one thing that I'm not sure if I really like it or I really hate it. I haven't quite decided yet. But I know some box sets, like the Aerosmith Box of Fire, you have all these different studio albums, but all the CDs, like in that set, are the same kind of bright red color. There's no distinction between disc to disc, or from disc to disc. And then like in this Placebo collection, as you can see there, each disc is kind of its own, it has a different color or whatever. And I have no idea if those are the original studio, like when they released the studio albums on CD, if those were the original colors to them, because I've never purchased a Placebo studio album on CD. But anyway, that kind of gives you an idea about the different disc colors. But let me just kind of jump into, again, the individual pieces, as you just kind of saw. But this is what you get in the set. All right, give you a chance to kind of take that in. And then let me go through and kind of show you each one. Took me a long time to get this set. I think it was one of those, you make the order and then they end up like ordering it from some distributor from overseas or whatever. So I mean, I remember at the time it took like a month or almost a month and a half to get the set in. But still happy to have it. So anyway, I'll just kind of go through each individual piece right here. I won't pull out the CDs since you kind of saw them on the back of the cover there. But this is their self-titled, Placebo. And again, each one of the digipacks are gatefold. This was actually kind of plain on the inside. But in the very front, or I said the front sleeve, if you will, you get a copy of kind of the original CD insert, with all the info and lyrics and all that stuff, whatever was included. And then in the second, again, I won't do this for each one, but I'll do it for the first one here. In the second sleeve, that's where you get the actual disc. So again, that's, I think, their first album, their self-titled, from 1996. So a very decent album there. Second one, which is one I'd never really heard until I got the set and ended up liking it quite a bit. So another nice little gatefold there. And of course this is Without You I'm Nothing. And same thing, has a regular CD insert on the front part of the insert there. And then the disc on the second. But the other thing I do like about this set, I should have mentioned on that first disc, and I love when they do these, not only are the digipacks very nice, I mean, they almost have like that chalky, soft feel to it, unlike just the regular slick laminated type cardboard, which I really like, because I think they just feel like a better quality, I guess. But then it's also those oversized digipacks that are, quite a bit bigger than the regular CDs. So anytime we can get a bigger artwork along with CDs, I like the way it's said. A number of box sets I have those oversized digipacks, and I really like that. So anyway, that's Without You I'm Nothing. And the next album in the set, which arguably is becoming one of my favorite Placebo albums, and this right here is Black Market Music. Sorry, stay in frame there. So really, really great stuff here. As I mentioned a moment ago, Placebo, this Picture was the original song that I really loved by them. After I got that 2LP Greatest Hits set, the other song that really started to stand out was Black Eyed, which came off of this album here. And so as of right now, I honestly couldn't tell you if Black Eyed or This Picture is my favorite Placebo song, because they're both right there at the top. But really, really good stuff here. Definitely one of my favorite albums by them from front to back. And then next, one of the albums I say has some of the coolest artwork. This cover has always captured me. And don't get hung up on the ghostly naked lady there. I just mean that the concept of the cover is just really, really awesome. And with the title of the album being Sleeping with Ghosts, and then you see he's kind of there hugging a ghostly figure. And just the way they did the photoshopping, where they really kind of fit right into each other, like that's exactly where they would be if they were hugging. It's just I know there's been a lot of artwork that people have made that type of effect, but it really gets captured in this for some reason. It's really cool. So definitely some of my favorite artwork there. Again, a plain insert, or plain on the inside of the cover. This is actually a 2 CD set on this one. As you see, you get the regular studio album, then you also get a CD that's called Covers, which is just kind of just that, Covers. Don't like that cover CD as well, or just the stuff on there. It's a lot of kind of slower. I don't know. When I think about Placebo, I just tend to be more upbeat type of music. That's my feel and what I get from them. So some of the slower stuff doesn't sit with me as well, but still great stuff. So that's a 2 CD set in that one. Next is what you hear playing in the background right now, which is Meds. Again, single disc. And the next one in the set here, just B-sides and live. This is another 2 CD set. So it gives you an idea about what's on the 2 disc. And then the last 2 are actually DVDs. And this is kind of a play off of the Greatest Hits cover. I mean, it's a different image, but same kind of layout of the cover. And this is a Placebo, One More with Feelings. And this is the videos from 1996 to 2004. So again, it's kind of a nice DVD with a bunch of their stuff on there. And is this 1 or 2? This is 1. I'm sorry, this is a 1 CD set for that DVD. And this last one here, I believe it's 2. But again, Soulmates Never Die, live in Paris, 2003. And again, kind of give you an idea about what's on there. Another nice DVD. So really cool stuff, and that's kind of the set. There was no poster or any other inserts or anything like that that kind of came with the set. It was just really kind of very basic, straightforward, but a very, very nice set. One I was certainly happy to get my hands on. So there you go. Set kind of just the next box set series there. And again, I'll probably come back here in just a little while and do a vinyl update, show you a few new CDs, 1 or 2 new vinyl, and it's kind of what I've been spinning. All right. So as always, take care, VC. Let me know what you guys think, and we will talk to you soon.